Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome to the platform of creative. Ma'am, should I begin now?
Yes, you can start.
Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome to the platform of creative writing modern age. I, Miss Shanaya Singh, the storytelling mentor of creative writing modern age, heartily welcomes you to the fourth episode of Storytelling Live, and the theme this month is bio stories. Biographical stories teaches us how to overcome changes. You also get to know their personality influenced their lives. Biographies help us to gain insight to how successful people handle crises and solve complex problems. Some of my favorite biography stories are Sudhamurti and Rabindranath Tagore. They have influenced me a lot. Without delay, let us welcome our guest storyteller tonight. He is Master Sandeep from Guwahati, Assam. Welcome, Sandeep, to the world of storytelling. The stage is all yours.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving me the stage.
You're
Uh,
most welcome.
so today, uh, today I am going to speak a bio story on Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, our 11th President of India, and also known as the Missile Man of India. So, Missile Man of India. Before I start, I want to give a brief explanation on who is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is our 11th President of India as well as the Missile Man of India. He is a Missile Man of India because he mainly uh, given devotion means he made many new inventions to the missiles and astrology. He gave a new change to the astronomy featured, and he was the main undertaken means under whom was the Prithvi and the Agni missile launched, and he was also the first one to launch the he was also the first one to launch the artificial satellite traveler, which held another satellite to orbit the Earth. So, did you know that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's birthday, that is 15th October, is celebrated as World Students Day? So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, as I told, was born on 15th October in a small village town of village island of Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu, Rameshwaram. So uh, he was not given all the base. He was only given the basic needs. He was only given the basic needs. Nothing more than that was given. Means medicine, health care, and all were only given. Nothing more than that. No cozy beds and all like the present day beds and the present day. So it means he mentioned in his autobiography Wings of Fire that he had a very secured life, secured childhood. So he shared. I have few incidents of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to share. So one of them was that uh, when the First World War broke out in 1939, he was the first one to, during the time the Termarian seeds came into action a lot. Means there was a huge demand of Termarian seeds. So Abul Pakir General Abdul Kalam, our APJ Abdul Kalam used to pick, pick out the mm, Termedian seeds and give it and sell it to the nearby mandi. And he used to hardly get a anna, which is 6 rupees. So the anna, and with this he used to give it to his mother, and his mother would do the further. He would save it by giving it to the mother. And one more incident that he had three friends. One was uh, Shiva Prakasham, another was Arvinda, and uh, another was Shivanandan, Shivanandan Shitri. So one day, what happened? All the three, means all the three of his friends were from an Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family. But the problem was that they one day when they were in the school, the, all the three friends were sitting together, and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam used to wear a cap on his head, marking that he was a Muslim, and all the three of his friends used to wear a thread, means the thread which all the Orthodox Hindu family wear, as means the means to know that he is a Hindu. So a new teacher was there on the school, and he said, means he just couldn't tolerate of being the new teacher couldn't tolerate of being a Hindu, Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family, child sitting with a Muslim family. So the new teacher said the Muslim boy, that is Abdul Kalam, to sit at the back, go and sit in the back seat. So both, means all the four of his friends felt very sad. So after the school ends, he went to his home. And all the four of them went to their home and told their parents about them. So all the four parents went to the school next day with them and caught the new teacher and told them not to spread the poison of inequality, this poison of inequality and discrimination in this innocent child. So this says that uh, all the parents were not at all discriminating against them. They were free to play with a Muslim boy. They were free to play with the Muslim boy. Even during the wedding ceremonies of the Hindu Brahmin family, they used to arrange a boats which would give later, means which is used to carry the idol of Lord Ganesha to the marriage site. And the marriage site was exactly in the middle of the lake. So they used to invite Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam also to join them. As they still knew that he was a Muslim boy, but he was invited there to enjoy the day. And the last incident which I liked the most was that his science teacher, Abdul Kalam's science teacher, he was a he was also a pure Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family. He was also from a, and with his wife, she was also the Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family. So one day, what happened? The one day the science teacher invited Abdul Kalam to his home. So what happened? The wife hesitated to take her to her kitchen, take him to her kitchen and give her the lunch. But uh, the science teacher, didn't get angry on her, or didn't get angry or didn't scream at her. She just told her to be aside. Then she took Dr. APJ. He took Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam inside the kitchen and served him by in his own hands and sat down beside him to eat. After eating, means during they were eating, her wife was saying from the side of the door, see how was he eating. So while he was dispersing, while he was going, so that time the science teacher told him to visit again the next week for dinner. So that time Abdul Kalam hesitated to join. So that time the science teacher told him that no need of being afraid of her, she won't do anything. It means if you take the decision of changing it, you should change it. Don't try to take it. You should change these things. So I would like to invite you to the next week on the dinner. So next week when he came for the dinner, her wife took her by his, means herself. She went and took her inside the kitchen and gave her the food by her, and he was so happy that day. So, and even when he was going the time, so her wife gave her few things with her. And few things means the food what they eat, they give her as a packing for their parents too. So this was the main autobiography. Means this was the biography by me, from of APJ Abdul Kalam. So I would also like to say that this autobiography, this biography, was actually extracted from the book Wings of Fire, the autobiography of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Thank you.
Wow, Sandeep, that was an amazing story. I really enjoyed it. Now, I have few questions for you.
Yeah, sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Please.
Yes. Now, Sandeep, can you tell me what is your favorite biographic stories and how have they influenced your life?
Actually, the person means the biography which I like the most is of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So I today shared the some of the incidents of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam only. So he's an inspiration for me because I also want to be a scientist like him. So I just take some inspirations from him and want to be like him.
Wow, that's nice. Without further ado, now I'm also going to narrate a bio story for all of you, written by Sudha Murthy. How the sea became salty. Hmm. This story is about a sea. On that sea, there lived a family of three. In that family, there lived a boy named Sridhar. He lived with his brother and his brother's wife. His brother's wife was very evil. Leela, even her husband used to get scared of her. She was very evil and cruel. She would take enough food for herself. She would give enough food to her husband, but she would give very less amount of food to Sridhar. Even though Sridhar would be hungry and starving all night, he could not say anything because he was very scared of Leela. So one day, Leela called out, Sridhar, come here, you lazy boy. Go outside in the jungle to cut some wood. Bring the wood at 9 o'clock. I need to do my cooking. Sridhar picked up his axe and went to the forest. He went and cut down the wood. Kachak, kachak, kachak. He came home returning with a bundle of wood on his back. Ah, ah, ah. Leela was waiting for him outside the door. She said, you lazy boy, why did you make it so late? I told you to come by 9 o'clock. It's too late for my cooking now. She told him. Suddenly, Leela noticed with her big eyes that Sridhar's axe was missing. Then she started to scold Sridhar. Sridhar, you lazy boy! Again you lost your axe. Go immediately to the forest and find your axe. Sridhar put the bundle of wood down, again went to the forest and started to search for his axe. He looked on the trees, near the bushes, everywhere, but he could not find it. Suddenly it became dark. It was night time. It started to rain. Shh, shh, shh. Dum, dum, dum. Sridhar was starting to get wet. He wanted to seek some shelter, but he couldn't find shelter anywhere. Suddenly, he saw some light coming from a direction. He followed that light, and in front of Sridhar's eyes came a cave. He entered that cave and saw a bunch of dwarfs dancing to some jolly music. La la la, la la la. Sridhar stood in a corner and watched the dwarfs party. One of the dwarfs noticed Sridhar and said, "Oh, my dear child, come and join my party. We'll have a lot of fun." But Sridhar said, "No, thank you," since he was very innocent and kind. At night, Sridhar would add wood to the fire so that the fire could be alive. The dwarfs woke up and thanked him in the morning for keeping the fire alive. One of the dwarfs said, "Oh, my dear child, you're so kind hearted. You deserve something." One of the dwarfs pulled out a bat and said, "This is no ordinary fan, my child. This is a magical fan." Yes, you heard it right. A magical fan. Whatever you ask, it will give it to you. Sridhar said, "Really? Is this true?" The dwarf said, "Yes." The dwarf also added that, "Remember one thing in mind. If you want to stop something, you have to say the words, enough, enough, enough." Did you understand? Sridhar said yes. The dwarf gave Sridhar the fan, and with a snap of a finger, they vanished into thin air. Since they were magical creatures after all, Sridhar went outside the cave and thought to himself, should I go back home, or should I ask the magical fan to get me a home somewhere else? He thought for a while. Even though Leela beats me, she tortures me. Leave it, I will go somewhere else. He took an opposite route of his home, and he came upon a nice sea. The first thing he asked there was food because he was so hungry. His stomach was paining. Leela hadn't fed him anything. He said, "Oh, magical fan, oh, magical fan, please give me food. I am very hungry." All varieties and types of food started to fall from the sky. Sridhar ate and ate until his stomach was full. Gup, 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 gup. So tasty. He even stored some food. After his stomach was full, after he stored some food, he told the magical fan, "Oh, magical fan, enough, enough, enough." Now he asked for a beautiful house, a beautiful house. He went inside the house with the food. He was about to store the food inside the fridge. But little did he know that the fridge had already had some food in it. Sridhar laughed to himself, ha 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 ha, and spent the whole night there. Finally, at once, he got to sleep nicely. Hmm, hmm. At night, when Ganesh and his wife Leela was sleeping, Leela poked her husband and said, Ganesh, where is your brother? Where has he gone? Did he get lost? Without him, I can't do any work. Who will get wood? For my cooking? Leela scolded Ganesh for at least 10 minutes and told him, go and find your brother. I don't know where is he. Ganesh woke up from his sleep, went and started to search for his brother everywhere. Finally, he came upon the sea where his brother Sridhar was sleeping. Ganesh peeped through the window and was surprised to see that Sridhar was sleeping very nicely. Hmm, hmm. He rubbed his eyes thrice and the house did not vanish. He ran back home with so much energy. He told Leela about this. Leela said, what? This can't be true. How did he get so much money? I only sent him to search for his axe. Tomorrow we'll visit the house and we'll steal all the money so that we'll become rich. The next day, they changed their clothes and went to Sridhar's house. They rang the doorbell. Ding dong! Sridhar opened the gate and was surprised to see that Ganesh, his brother, and Leela, his aunt, was waiting there. Sridhar let Leela and his brother enter. Even though Leela begged him, tortured him, he still allowed her to come, since he was very kind-hearted, nice, and sweet. At night, when Sridhar slept peacefully, Leela started to look for the money. She could not find it anywhere. The next day, Sridhar told his brother, oh brother, I forgot to tell you something. You're my brother, right? You will not tell the secret to anyone. I'll tell you how I got so rich. Ganesh thought, oh, I will go and tell Leela this. Then we'll become rich and he'll become poor. He said, tell me. I'm your elder brother. Tell me. Then Sridhar said, you know, when my aunt Leela sent me to the forest, it was raining, you all know, right? So few magical dwarfs came and gave me this fan. That's how I got so rich. And he told the entire story. Now, Leela had heard it and she was eager and desperate to find that fan. She searched everywhere. She could not find it. Finally, at the end, she found it in Sridhar's cupboard in a very secret place. She took the at night. She also took few furniture. They ran outside and they saw a ship was sailing in the sea. They quickly hopped onto the ship. Then the captain of the ship said, where is your tickets? Where is your tickets? Leela laughed and said, actually, me and my husband have only come here to sell some salt. That's it. The captain of the ship said, to sell some salt. That's okay. Come aboard. Suddenly, the chef of the ship ran and came. Captain, The captain said, "What happened? You're panicking so much." Then the chef said, "We are out of salt." Captain of the ship got stressed and started to panic. He said, "What? Out of salt? Oh no, oh no, how can this happen? There's no salt. These customers will not like our ship." Then he remembered, "Oh, these two customers which are on my booth, right?" He said, "I'll ask them." He said, "Please, please give me some salt." He begged them, "Please give me some salt. I'll pay as much money as I want. Please give me some salt." Leela said, "Okay, okay." She took out her magical fan and said, "Oh, magical fan. Oh, magical fan, give me salt." She filled one bag of salt, two bags of salt, and three bags. The salt did not stop. She said these magical words: "Stop, stop, no more, no more, go away, go away." But she did not know that the real magical words were enough, enough, enough. Suddenly, the whole ship felt so. The whole ship sank, and they all drowned. The dwarfs heard about this. Since they were magical creatures, they went to that exact sea and uttered magic words. "Oh, magical fan, magical fan, magical fan, magical fan." The magical fan came and flew, landed on the dwarf's hands. The dwarf found Sridhar and gave it to him. Then the dwarf said, "Sridhar promised me never to give this fan to anyone." Sridhar said, "Yes, I promise, but I didn't give this fan to anyone." Then the dwarfs told, "We know few of your relatives have stolen this." Sridhar was shocked and promised the dwarfs never to give the fan to anyone else. So, my dear friends, the moral of the story is greed is very bad. We should be happy with what we have in our own. Thank you. If you want to be a part of the next episode, please do call Creative Writing Modern Age and follow us on Facebook. Thank you.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.